Hi everybody, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time you're watching this. This is the witching forecast for this week, which is from the 15th to 7 days time from now. I haven't got my calendar on me, or have I? Maybe I could check. You know how it rolls. It's the witching forecast for this Monday to Sunday, where we look at the energies and we've got the tarot and the oracle for the week. And then we go through the star signs and look at all the different energies that are going on for everybody, so we get a good picture and a nice reading for the week ahead. So hello, good afternoon. Hi there, Miriam, lovely, hope you're well. Hi there, Alex. Morning, afternoon, evening, I hope you're doing well. It was ever so spring-like here this morning. I don't know if it was for you guys, so I got a bit excited. I went for a big long walk and now I'm a bit ready for a sleep. But no, it's lovely, was lovely, and a bit of a relief after like the Arctic winds we've had over the last few days. But good afternoon, everybody, and yes, I hope you're all doing really, really well. So let's have a look at the cards. What have we got going on astrologically this week? We're still in Mercury retrograde. We're heading up for that full moon. Not quite yet, but we're heading up with the waxing moon. So let's see what is going on. Righty-woo. So let's use the thought like, hi there, Simeon. Hi there, Angela. Hi there, Cara. Hi there, everybody. Loads and loads of love. Yes, I hope you've had a really nice, hi there, Clayton, and if you are, hi Alison, and if you are watching either later on YouTube or on Facebook later on, this is live on Mondays at around about 4 o'clock. So this is if you want to catch it live, it's around about Laura time, 4 o'clock. Hi Debbie, lovely, yay, good to see you there. Good to see everybody here. Right, let's go looking at the cards for the week, the energy forecast for this week, post Valentine's Day, moving on through this February. Let's have a look. What is the vibe for everybody? Okay. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. The sun. So I'm using the Thoth deck at the moment, and just look at that energy. It's just really beautiful, really bright. I did feel a bit of that this morning. It's gone a bit grey now, but I think just the sun getting stronger in the sky here in the Northern Hemisphere anyway, it just brings a sense of warmth, positivity, hope, lightness. It is a time of joy. Now, this really radiates out from your solar plexus or from your sacral chakra, your yellow and orange chakras. So they're about personal power and creativity, and yeah, so really radiating out confidence, warmth, and it's actually coming from a very genuine place. What a beautiful card. I know, it's good vibes, isn't there, Miriam? Yeah, totally. Hi there, David. Hi there, everybody. Yeah, it's totally beautiful. I think you can't get much nicer vibes than this for this week. So there is going to be the support of the sun. The sun is one of the last cards in the major arcana. It may look like a very innocent and playful card, and it is, but it is the kind of joy and innocence that you find once you've been through most of life's challenges and you come through the other side and you find this absolute, you come out from the darkest of places and you find your own inner light shining, your own inner child, your own inner sun still shining, still bright. So on this card we've got the children. They've got wings as well, so they're kind of like elevated energy, brightness. And also on the top of the hill there's like a wall or a sort of a fence guarding it, and that comes up quite a lot on the sun card, a walled garden. And it's about almost like keeping the sacred places for you protected. Like there's something that's being safe, that's being protected in this card as well. So while you're being joyful and bright and enjoying the moments that you can enjoy of life, with all the star signs, you can see them all the star signs going round the image. So it's radiating through all of them, so it affects everybody, as we can see. There is something about the top of the hill, the crown, the third eye, the psychic that's being protected and strong while this is going on. So radiating confidence, beauty and sunlight onto our week. And do we need it? Heck yes we do. Again, like I was saying, it's got a bit grey now, but this morning, honestly, just having that bit of sunlight just changes you so much, doesn't it? It just changes your perspective. So yes, beautiful, bright, success, joy, it's a go for it kind of week, which is so nice. So lovely. So let's now look at the oracle card for the week, and the animal oracle. We're going to go with the spirit of the animals oracle. Here we go. So let's have a look and see what is our animal totem for this week. Ooh, nice. The moose. Look at that, beautiful. Look at his antlers. Look at Mr. Moosey or Mrs. Moosey. It says, Moose wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Wow, how nice is that? That is just so, so lovely. I'll repeat it again because I think it's a really nice message. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So, isn't he a lovely boo-boo? He's a lovely moose. They're such nice cards, aren't they, Miriam? Yeah, I think it's back to front on this, isn't it? For Spirit of the Animals Oracle, highly recommended. So we don't have the moose here in the UK, but I know you do in like Scandinavia and Canada and all these lovely, beautiful places. But this is so nice and helpful for trusting our own path, our own wisdom, and not getting carried away with you know, the group mind or what's on the news or what's everyone saying. It's kind of tuning into yourself, tuning into your soul, and getting the wisdom and the guidance from your ancestral line, from your sacred connection, but also being grounded, but let your dreams be big. And I think we put this with the sun together. This feels really lovely. It feels like this is the kind of the inner child reaching up for their dreams and being protected by the moose as we do that. So I think that's a really beautiful, beautiful combination. So you had them in the US as well. Yes, I imagine you do. Sorry, I was, yeah, but you do have them there as well. I wish we had them here. They're very beautiful and beautiful animals. Thank you, thank you. Hi everybody who's joined today. So let's keep going with our Thoth deck, shall we? Keep going with the Thoth, and we'll start going through our star signs. You may wonder why Loki, the drum, is there. He's not usually there. He had a few tantrums the other night. He threw himself off the wall twice. Threw himself off the wall. He does this from time to time. He hasn't done it for many years, but he did it. So I thought he needs some TLC. So Loki is now wanting to be on the camera for everybody. Honestly, he threw himself off, put it back on again, threw himself off a few minutes later. So yes. Anyway, and we've got my girl drum there, who's my leopard, who is not convinced that being Loki being that close is a good idea. So Alex says about the moose, they are wise and masterful. I bet they are. I have seen one in Norway, but I've not close, like not had much experience with them. They're beautiful. I know Loki, typical. You call a drum Loki, what's going to happen, hey? He's definitely got character. He literally starts creaking at random times and just throws himself. But again, he hasn't done it for years, so I'm like, he wants some TLC. So let's have a look and see what's going on for you guys. So we'll start off, where are we still? Aquarius. Just do that. Team Aquarius, we are still in the beautiful, quickening sign of Aquarius. I think a lot of planets. I think over the new moon, there was quite a few planets in Aquarius, isn't there? Definitely the age of Aquarius. So let's have a look and see what's coming for our lovely Aquarians this week. Here we go. The Lovers. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Beautiful card. So I think I had this last week as well. This sort of divine union, really. It's a great time to get deals done, to connect with people on a deep and passionate level, to have harmony, union, great for relationships, and great for making choices about a relationship as well. So you don't actually need to make this, you know, it could be a romantic relationship, and it may well be a romantic relationship because it's the Lovers, ruled by Gemini. But that is, with this Gemini aspect, it is the twins, it is a duality. So this can be a great blessed connection with a business associate, with you know, something you even, you know, putting ideas forward about a house or an opportunity. It's a great time to be unified with something. So yeah, I do feel like this is a great deep week for connections, for friendships, for family, for love. I'd say particularly love, because it's the Lovers. I think I talked about this last week or the other week about the duality. And when we see the Art card, the Temperance card, I won't try and pull it out because, you know, it will take me forever, because it's always the last one, the one that you want. You have the two, so Sagittarius is the opposite of Gemini, and Gemini rules this card. And here you have like you know, black and white. You have this harmony of king and queen, masculine, feminine, Eve and Lilith, those two archetypes of the female. So you have all these opposites, and they're kind of being brought together. We get the Sagittarius card, which is the Temperance card, or the Art card in this deck. Shows you what happens when all these things are beautifully blended together and what it creates. So yeah, this is a harmony, the bringing together of opposites. There's a real healing energy and a deep sense of connection this week for our lovely Aquarians. There we go. I'm not surprised the sun and the new moon was in your sign, so there's some deep stuff going on. Okie dokie. So now moving on to our lovely Pisces, our little lovely fishies. Let's see what's coming up for Team Pisces for this week. Okay, you know I'm going to pull 2 cards when we get a 10 of Swords coming up. When we get 10 of Swords coming up, we say, not today. but the good thing about the 10 of Swords, actually I heard in my friend Inbox saying this last night about some of the Swords cards as well. The good thing about the Swords cards is they're in your head. The bad thing about the Swords cards is they're in your head. So basically this is a dealing with stuff. But 10 of Swords, what can we do? We can say this is it. This is done. This is letting go. This is out of the way. We're going to let go of something quite big. And what we do when we come through it is we come into our dreams. We come into our heart. We come into this deep spiritual loving connection. So yes, this did not work. It's giving me a headache. I can't do this. There is something of a mental process or an experience that is going to be cleared this week. You will just say, no, this is not working. I cannot do this. It's not fair. It's not right. I'm just not going to do it. Or I'm not going to think it anymore. I'm not going to allow my brain to go down that road anymore. The good thing with the 10 of Swords is it is the end of an era. So we have a new chapter literally around the corner for you guys, I think, when you come into your sun sign. But the choice to go is with the heart. With the head and with logic may get you into a brain pickle. But with this, you have this chance to go deep, to connect. Sometimes when things don't work out in our world and how we work, it's an invitation to dive in and to go within to what you really want and what makes you happy and follow your passions. So the way to mastery and to flow this week is to dive in and go with your passions rather than to logically try and work everything out. Okay, so that was our lovely Pisces. And let's look towards our Aries. Team Aries, what's coming up for Team Aries this week? Ooh, that one just jumped out, so we'll have that one. I pulled another one. It's not just because it's my star sign, but you know, I pulled another one. It was another good one, so we'll go there. The one that jumped out when I was saying Aries is the Priestess. What a lovely card. And I really like this deck. I mean, it's my favourite deck of all time, I think, really. Can't really beat the Thoth deck. Is this sense of almost the fabric of nature and the fabric of life being pierced, being sensed, being woven, almost like the fates weaving. Though she's not active with the Priestess, she's not an active. She's more someone that will learn and listen and understand the threads and the patterns of life rather than creating them. So this is a deep knowing and understanding this week. Going with your intuition feels really, really good. I love that. Look at some of the symbols at the bottom of the Thoth deck. You've got camel, and you've got a diamond, and some grapes, and a pineapple. So you're like, what is that all about? Well, wow. The camel can go across the desert with hardly any water. So it is the sign of spiritual, emotional, and physical endurance, like who can endure the most. With little sustenance, and keep going. Pineapple is also one of these fruit that can kind of bloom in these rare places, but also linked to the pineal gland, pineapple. And those are the grapes as well, the food of the wine, the Dionysus, and kind of the sacred of the gods. So we've got so much going on there. It's just really fascinating. It's not really that totally relevant for you guys this week, unless you're going to be going across a desert, meet some pineapples. But I just thought it might be some of the things that will come into the reading, is that sometimes it takes endurance, sometimes it takes really just trusting you're going your path, and you may not get any signs in the actual world that logically is happening, but the camel is like, just keep going. If you know it's right, if you're following your heart, just keep going. And also 10 of Cups came with that as well. So the 10 of Cups is all about love, 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 and flow and happy ever after feeling. So I'm going to take this and end the readings there. No, I'm joking. 10 of Cups is happy heart success. And the 10 of Cups is also You've got the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life. You can see, if anyone's interested in that, you can see all the cups on the tree, on the lotus as well. So it's a completion, it's a journey, it's success. You've been through a lot and now you're reaping the rewards. Woo, woo, woo. So that's nice. And then moving on to our lovely Taurians, Team Taurus. Let's see what's coming up for our lovely Tauruses, Tauri. Okay. Oh gosh. All right. Okay, we get there in the end. I pulled you 3 cards, so I'm not going to leave you feeling like this. First 2 are both 5s. Now, you can see the inverted pentagram in the 5s. Can you see that? This has been given like it is certain, it is bad. No, it's not. It doesn't have to be. It really is, when the inverted pentagram, it is the right way around. You know, the normal way around the pentagram is spirit over matter. This is matter over spirit. Sometimes we live in a world where matter is what's going on, kind of more important than spirit sometimes, you know. But this isn't actually working in a great way, because 5s come along in readings to shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. They seem like naughty cards. They seem like a bit depressing. But the 4s, bless them, for all their lovely instability and calmness, it would be a bit boring, wouldn't it, if we just got stuck on a 4? Like, that's probably sounds weird if you're not into the tarot, but the 4's all about stability. And life just doesn't do that, does it? We get stagnant, we get stuck. So the 5s come along and go, let's break it down, let's shake it up, let's see where the land lies if we throw it all in the air. And that's when we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. So let's start with the 5 of Pentacles, because it is a Taurus card anyway. It is when Mercury is in Taurus. Mercury is change, change, change. Taurus is, where's my money gone? Why isn't my work going forward? However, this often comes up as a worry, that you're worrying too much and that's dragging you down. That's the main issue with this card, is worry or refusal to ask for help or refusal to connect with others about things. It's like laying up at night going, where's my money gone? Or, you know, it is that kind of feeling. Or I'll end up destitute in a week, which is very unlikely. Very, 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 very unlikely. But what it is saying is that things are changing. And it's like dealing with that mentally. The 5 of Swords is dealing with some uncomfortable thoughts, uncomfortable conversations, maybe even dealing with someone that is just not being nice as well. They could be being a bit nasty, a bit bullying, or that could be your inner dialogue. So yeah, you know, that kind of over worry bring you down, a situation not quite working out. But you know what's coming? It's all good. What's changing is opening, making your life ready for this. Beautiful. 2 of Cups, isn't it, Starla? Yes. So there's a reason for it. There's a reason that everything's being thrown up in the air. Come on, Starla, come and say hello. Starla doesn't often like to come and say hello on live. She's not like Cobweb, who's like, show everybody my backside. She's being a bit more quiet. So yeah, she's a Taurus, so she's allowed to come in on this reading. So yes, 5s and 5s, worries, worries, worries. Half of the picture is that it's ending, it's shifting, it's changing. And you've got the 2 of Cups here, which is all about love, so it's heading you in the right direction, is all I'm saying. Starla, say hello. Say hello, Starla. So she's saying 2 of Cups is focused on that. You're going through the little bits of upheaval to kind of go towards the love and the beauty. Okay. Hey, Starla. Hey, you want to say hello? She says no, not really, mummy, no. Okay, so moving on. She's just so cute. Moving on to our lovely Geminis, Team Gemini. People saying hello to you, Star. You should come and say. Let's not get cat distracted. Easier said than done. I know. Okay, right. Must pay attention. Right, Gemini. Let's look for you guys. What's coming up for you for this week? Okay, good. Science, right? I know one particular Gemini out there who is doing some science studies. This is going to write for you. It's called science. So we've got this absolute sense of progress. Using your brain into a way, using your thoughts and your brain for a way to move forward. It's like an absolute logical, it'll all start making sense for you this week. And I feel like as well, if you've been in a bit of a rut or feeling a bit stuck or feeling a bit bad, there's going to be some beauty coming your way. Absolutely. You're heading in the right direction. You're being really positive. You're working in all the right ways to get on track, and you'll start to see this week that it starts working. So astrology, this is Mercury in Aquarius, and a lot of Aquarius energy. So using new ways of thinking and communicating so that you can go forward. But yes, science, fun. But yeah, again, works for Gemini because you guys are air signs, and this isn't a real air sign card, so a good energy there. Okay, so yes, I thought Debbie would like that one as well. Good, I'm glad that was a helpful one. I got distracted by adore me. Right, baby, we're going to do the cards for Cancerian, aren't we? Yes, the cards for Team Cancer. Let's have a look for our lovely Cancerians. So, let's have a look for a lovely Cancer. Oh, nice, big stuff, you know, just the big stuff for our Cancerians. The Aeon card, look at that. I mean, traditionally, that's a Judgment card. Traditionally, that's, if you know the normal tarot, that's that one. But in this deck, we've kind of got Horus. It's a very Egyptian themed deck, this, and Nut, and this sense of this new Aeon coming in. The seeds are there, the new life, this expanded perception, expanded consciousness. So big stuff, Cancerians. In a more day-to-day way, this is about opportunities coming up for you that maybe you'd never even have thought. This seeing the world in a new way, seeing life in a bigger picture and how you're moving forward. There could be amazing inspiration this week. And you could really be aware that things are happening that you never dreamed were happening. And that means it's good. You know, it's good stuff. And this card is the last but one of the major arcana. So you're almost at that complete success, that complete understanding and awareness. So for Cancerians, this is about aiming for the stars and just really allowing your ideas and dreams to grow, because it feels like things can get bigger and better than you expected. Maybe a bit crazy, like maybe like, how on earth is this happening? But it does feel like a good thing. So that's lovely. Okay. Moving on to our lovely Leos. Team Leo. Let's see what's coming up for you. Okay. Leos, you own this. This is you guys. Like the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire, with her leopard and her solar fiery energy. This is the week to remember who you are. So you've also got this on there, the kind of on the wand. It's like the pine cone. There's a lot of pine cone imagery against the pineal gland and, you know, third eye. And she's kind of got those fiery sparks coming from her head as well. This expanded awareness. And she is this confident, warm, amazing, magical, beautiful, sexy being. So this is, and she's kind of got her, I like it, the leopard. I think I say this quite a lot with the leopard, because people say it like a bad thing. A leopard never changes its spots, kind of thing. That always comes up as a negative thing. But I was just thinking, you know, what if the person is a great, wonderful, beautiful person and they just don't change? They're always that great one. You know, they don't change their spots in a good way as well. So it's a powerful, someone you can rely on, someone who will inspire you. And I think, Leos, remember this is you. Remember this is you. If you're male or female, you have that warmth, that leadership, that fire, that charisma that inspires people. So it's super nice. Yes, it is. So, okay, let's have a look. Moving on to our lovely Virgos. Team Virgo, Team Virgo. Let's have a look for you. Issue flayed. And we still have this one coming up. So I did shuffle, but so Cancers and Virgos both have this sense of aha moments. I think they'll be aha. I always think that he's like going, ooh. I know it's a bigger card than that, but I kind of feel like he's like, oh. But that could be an aha moment of working out your next business plan, to aha moment of working out the nature of the universe. You know, it can be an aha moment like that help. Whatever comes up this week will affect you for a long time afterwards. So, and I mean that in a good way. Like ideas and plans you have this week, it may not all kind of make sense today, or it may not all be manifested today, but the ideas and plans that you start at the moment will literally illuminate and move you forwards in the coming weeks and months. So it's the beginning of a new aeon. So yeah, listen really to your ideas, your inspiration, your thoughts, your dreams this week. They could be leading you in a really positive and good place. Okay, so the next star sign, we're going to our lovely Librans. Team Libra, this is the card for you for this week. Okay, we're gonna pick another one, then we're gonna pick another one, and we're gonna pick another one. Oh, Librans, take a deep breath. It's the end of the week as you know it, like it's change time. Then I picked another one and we got the Eight of Swords. And I picked another one and we got the Death card. Like, there's no escape. Like, this is what's going on. There's no and then we got the Knight of Swords afterwards, which is pretty cool. But what are we going to put into the fire? Like, for Librans this week, this is just the end of an era. And the Death card, I know it's got a bad rep, you know, being death and all. However, the energy of this is just clearing, cleaning, transforming, releasing, letting go, getting to the bottom of something. You know, this is all about endings and breaking through restricted perspectives. So release. Don't overanalyze and overthink. And if you have been going through anxiety, if you have been overthinking, then this is a week where things do get dealt with in some way, and you kind of come to a turning point of what you're going to change. The Eight of Swords, I quite like this is up there because the Death card's going, no you don't. We're not letting you get stuck with the Eight of Swords. So in the Rider-Waite Tarot, or the Waite-Smith Tarot, I should say, the Eight of Swords is kind of blindfolded and stuck between the swords. And we've got the Death card going, no, you're not going to be. You're not going to be blindfolded and stuck between the swords. We're not having any of this. You know, there's just this absolute sense of clearing it all out. So again, these are swords. They are thoughts, mental processes, things that you've been dealing with in your mind that haven't been quite working. This is the blessing going, we are totally transforming this situation and allowing it to move forward. So the Death cards are all by Scorpio. You can see the Scorpionic energy. You've got Scorpio there at the bottom. But the elevated version of Scorpio is the eagle, and the eagle's there at the top. So it's about transformation from the deepest levels. I think you'll get to the bottom of something this week, and I think you'll really clear out some stuff, which will then leave you really mentally focused. It's great. The Knight of Swords after this is perfect, because mental block, mental clog, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move forward, anxiety, any of these things. Death card goes, no, we're not having that. We're clearing that up. And then you're like a racehorse out of the starting line. Your mind will be like that. You'll just be clean and clear, like the first shower you've had in a very long time. You just feel like amazing, having that mentally. So I think by the end of the week, you'll feel like your whole mind has had a bit of a shower, had a bit of a bath, and you'll see things. And you can do things to help that as well. So, you know, do exercises, meditations, clearing, to help you get in that good space. But it's happening, that's for sure. Absolutely. So Raoul said they love the silver energy. Is that on these Death cards, these swords? They're a bit silvery, they're cool. And hi there, Anna. I hope you're well, lovely. Big hugs to you. And moving on to Scorpio. Team Scorpio. Let's have a look. Three of Wands. Exciting. Spring is in the air, kind of, you know, sort of. Three of Wands is that sense of, oh, I could do this. I could go there. I mean, we'd hope we can go somewhere, but it's the creative blossoming, it's the excitement, it's the Sun in Aries. The Sun in Aries is the big child of the zodiac, and it's this sense of potential and joy of what you could do. So it's very creative. Again, right now we can't really go many places, so it may not be logically what you can, no, physically, sorry, what you can do, but it could be creatively, mentally, hopefully, emotionally, what you're going to create in your life, what you want this year to be, what are you going to feed and nurture this springtime. It's time to kind of let those opportunities and to open up to new opportunities that are going to come in for you as well. It feels quite a bright time full of potential and excitement. So you should start to see things moving forward in your life as well. It won't just be mental because the wands are active. So you should start to see things start to fall into place, move forward, look more hopeful. Oh yeah, Miriam Scribner says thank you. Yes, I love the Three of Wands. It's just full of hope and openness and potential and what's over there, that looks great, kind of thing. So an adventure, I think, as well, this is an adventure. So moving on to our Sagittarians, Team Saggy. Let's have a look for the Saggies. Victory, nice fiery card as well. Six of Wands. So we have the Three of Wands for Scorpio and the Six of Wands for Saggy. I like it in this deck because you've got the fire flaming up on all surfaces, you know, on all areas. You've got the flames just kind of there, looking really harmonious and beautiful and awake and lovely. So this is a card of initiation, of success, of achievement, of getting through and being appreciated for it. It's Jupiter in Leo, so it's Leo is the king or the queen, and Jupiter is expansion, and so it is the expansion of our power, of our energy, of our wisdom, of our, I think it's a public recognition as well, which is really, really nice. And yeah, expansion, I think optimism, positivity, because Leo is such a good leadership and kind of gregarious character, when Jupiter does work really well with it, because it gives that sense of optimism that you can move forward, you can grow, you can make things happen for yourself. So it's a really positive energy for Sagittarians. So, and on to our final star sign of the week, our lovely Cappies, Capricorns. What is coming up for you, Team Capricorn? It's the end of an era, but not in a bad way. You've completed something, you're celebrating something. It's an award, a reward. It's a party, if we could have parties, you know. It's passion and connection, it's inspiration. You've got Venus in Aries here. So Aries is represented by the ram and Venus by the dove. So together, that's really lovely energy. Like, it's peace and beauty and excitement and passion. So harmonious celebrations, harmonious completion. If you're looking to move house, this is a great card. If you're looking to graduate, it's a great card. It can be good for chemistry between people as well. It can be good for a great harmonious, powerful chemistry between people, and that the wheel's turning and things are moving and shifting and changing. So what is like, it's the celebration at the end of an event, you know, when you've done really well. And that doesn't mean you have to have done a big event. It's just that feeling is around you guys this week. So make the most of it, enjoy, and let that inspire you as we move forward. So there we go. I think that concludes our journey through the star sign and for the week. So remember, our cards for the week for everybody was the Sun. So it's illumination, and that's making me think about some of the more challenging cards that are coming up for people. So the Sun, it illuminates things and it heals and brings it out. So I think when we've got those really troublesome cards as well, perhaps the Sun's light is illuminating what's there and making it really obvious. Indeed, star, indeed, hold on. So the Sun's light is saying, look, you can't hide from this. This is going on. And I feel like even with the cards that were a bit annoying that came up for people, there is a sense of this is being illuminated so that it can be dealt with, cleared out, and you can move forward in the springtime. So thank you very much, guys and girls, and the moose for saying grounding deep, aiming high, and trust your wisdom and listen to the ancestors, or the kitty cats. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a great week, and if you're around on Wednesday, I'll see you on Witchy Wednesday on Instagram. Have a lovely day. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely week. Take care. Bye. See you later.